Hi, I'm Christel. I'll be talking to you about the Ten Commandments today. We're gonna start with one, obviously, and then after the Ten Commandments, read to you a little bit about sin and how we fall short. I got one verse in particular. You got everybody must know it by now, but it's simple and it's easy to understand. So now let's get to the Ten Commandments. Commandment 1. No other gods. I put God first in my life. No idols. Don't worship any other gods that are false. In other words, no idols. No person or thing is more important to me than God. Do not take the Lord's name in vain. God isn't an empty word to me. I use his name only in a loving way, and I count on him to help me every day. And 4. Keep the Sabbath holy. Each week has a special day set aside, just for worshiping and praising God, for reaching his word and getting together with other believers. Start a Bible study, join a Bible study, and that might help you lead more towards Christ than any other thing. Or like right now I'm a teen. We have at my church a youth group. If you are part of a church and they have a youth group, I suggest maybe you should join. There's a whole bunch of fun you do, and I have fun with it, and I'm sure anybody else at other churches have just as much as fun as I do, or anybody I go to church with. Now, starting with 5 now. Honor my mother and father. In other words, I show respect for my parents by listening to them and trying to please them. God gave us parents for a reason. You must honor them, obey them. Anything they say to you will, in fact, be pleasing to God because you're listening to them, you're honoring them, meaning you're honoring their wishes. So, obey your parents. And the next rule is do not murder. That's 6. I know life is prejudice, or it's life is really long. There could be bumps in your path with God, or you take it out on others by hurting them. I take a stand against anything that hurts the life or well-being of others. So don't hurt anybody else, because it's unpleasing to God and it's against his rules. Okay, Commandment 7. Do not commit adultery. I show respect for the opposite sex by keeping my thoughts and actions pure and remembering that sex is God's gift to married couples. In other words, please show respect to him, and do not do any of that stuff until you're married. Save it for that time. It specifically says in the Bible, and it should stay that way. Commandment 8. Do not steal. I refuse to take or keep for my own use what doesn't belong to me. Borrowed clothing or money, test or homework, information, whatever. So in other words, don't steal. In other words, you don't steal. You do not steal anything, because then again, it's disobeying God. All these commandments are just telling you what God wants you to do. If you don't do them, that's your fault. You're being tempted before you do the action. You're tempted by Satan, And that's basically what he wants. He wants to turn you away from God. Don't let that happen. It happens to everybody. Verse 9, Commandment 9, do not give false testimonies. I know a person's reputation is valuable, and I refuse to lie or gossip about anybody. Don't judge anybody. Don't gossip, lie. Don't even lie to your parents. Don't lie to your friends. Be honest. Be truthful. God talks about that. Now, Commandment 10, the last one. Do not covet. I like others for themselves, not because they have stylish clothes or the right haircut. I don't think my own value depends on what I have or what I wear. So in other words, I don't care what you wear. God has his own image of you. He created you the way he wants you to be. Now you should just be that way. You don't have to be the popular one. You don't have to act like it. Just be yourself. God doesn't care if you're rich. He cares about your faith. He cares about the normal you. Don't act all spoiled and rich because you have tons of money. So, and talking more into temptation, I have a verse that sticks out. I don't even have to look at it. It's Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. You sin, you like it basically says, you fall short of the glory of God. God's glory will fail because you're not listening to him and you're sinning and you're not getting anywhere with God. If you ever have any questions, talk to your pastor about salvation. If you want to get to know Christ, there are many salvation messages in the Bible that could probably help you lead your life into knowing Christ. It's as simple as that, and I hope you get a chance to do that. This is Zach Christel saying goodbye. Thanks once again for watching, and hopefully soon I have video footage of me speaking and not just audio. But just pray that I can get the messages out. Take care.